Hello, it is Sunday, 1 week to my competition, and I'm feeling quite reflective today. Because it's Sunday, I often do feel reflective. It's because I stop and I don't work and I just review the last 6 days and look forward to the next 7 days, and it's just a really good stop in the week to be I guess a little bit reflective on how things are going. And I was just saying to my housemate, I'm so happy at the moment. I have so much to look forward to, and it's just probably one of the best times of my life. Things couldn't get much better. Well, they are. They're going to, because I always believe that the best is yet to come. But I've got so much good in my life, so much to be grateful for. Just been at the gym for a change, of course. I did my second to last leg session, which was very high reps. I'm still feeling very strong, I'm not sure why, but I did 200 kilos on the leg press and really enjoyed it. I wasn't struggling, so I don't know why. And I hadn't had any carbs. Sometimes you just have those strong days, and I really want to make the most of it. Hell Week is coming up, and I'm actually really excited about it. I was thinking about it on the way home from the gym. I really look forward to these torture weeks, because I guess the lower that you go, the higher that you know you're going to go afterwards, and I believe what goes really, really down has to go up really, really high. So the harder you put yourself through things, the more reward at the end. And I work very, very well with confines, with boundaries, with guidelines. I feel very in control and excited about them. I quite like having last suppers, or like I had my last raspberry today, and it was just like, right, this is it. These are your final days, girls. Goodbye. See you in a week. And I just quite like that. It's cool. I know that it's going to be tough when you're about to go through pain, and there's going to be a reward at the end of it. It's quite exciting. Yeah, it's going to be a tough week, and I'm expecting that. I won't be as smiley talking to you, perhaps. I get a bit teary, and it's very hormonal, and when you don't have carbs, your serotonin goes down, which is why it's hard to sleep and get a little bit irrational, I guess. I think if you're expecting it and you know it's going to happen, then it's easier to deal with. If it's kind of a shock, it's like, whoa, what's happening? But this is the 9th time I'm going to be doing it, so I know what to expect, and I'm much better planned and prepared than I used to be. I was thinking on the way home as well, I never ever in my wildest dreams imagined that I would do figure competitions, let alone 9 of them. I mean, honestly, I'm not an overly confident person, I'm not an extrovert by any means. Naturally I am more withdrawn. I prefer my own company. I do lots of things on my own, and I'm quite introspective, I suppose. And I guess the take home point is that you can do whatever you want to do. And I know that sounds so ridiculously obvious, but I never ever thought that I would be speaking to a camera and putting it on YouTube. I mean, it's not easy to have no idea who's watching and have no idea what people think, and no doubt there'll be people watching this that think, what is she going on about, and who does she think she is? Then there might be one person that says, hey Kat, you've inspired me. If you can do that, then maybe I could do it. You know, I've never been body confident. I've played in a band most of my life, so I can get on stage. I've played in front of thousands of people, but I've always been fully clothed and behind a drum kit. So to actually stand on stage in a bikini is not an easy thing to do. I know it sounds quite shallow. I'm going to get on stage, stand in a bikini and pose, but the discipline behind it is really what I do it for. Of course the stage thing is cool, it's fun, but it's all the work that goes into it. It's all the personal reward. It's waking up and seeing the results of my hard work, seeing new muscles, conquering some of the doubts that I've had in my mind, conquering some of the fears, pushing through pain barriers, pushing through doubts, pushing through get me out of this situation, finding out what I'm capable of, pushing my comfort zone, pushing the feeling of it, so I can see here was my bar, and now here's my bar, and now here's my bar, and I can raise it. And why not see what you're capable of? Why not see what you're made of? Why not see whether you can achieve something that you really, really want? We all want different things in life, and when you start taking that journey of self-discipline to get there, I know that anyone that's achieved a goal knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I would rather regret putting myself out there and making myself vulnerable and taking a risk than taking the safe, comfortable road. Because the path of least resistance is pretty popular. It's pretty populated. It's easy, it's fun, it's quick fix, it's momentary pleasures. But we all know that long-term pleasure requires some short-term pain and some short-term sacrifice. That long-term pain is often a result of the short-term indulgences, which are so quick and so concentrated and feel so good, but they are so quick and they just go. You're not left with much at the end of it. So the day after day grind of this journey is going to be a high on stage, but it's going to be something that carries over, that I will think back on for the rest of my life. It's what's happened up here, what's changed. It's actually believing in myself. I feel a little bit philosophical at the moment, in case you couldn't tell. Anyway, practically, how I'm going to attack my week of pretty much protein only. My number one is I'm going to be very prepared. I've got a schedule, a spreadsheet. It's got exactly how much water to drink, what food to take, when to take my supplements, what shopping I need to do. It's all organised, it's done. So I'm just going to follow the plan. I need to put first things first. So on my to-do list, I've numbered everything from 1 right down to 27 for this week, and I've put them in order of importance so I don't start getting carried away on things that aren't important. Food-wise, I've got lots of extra lean turkey mince because it actually takes ages to eat. So in between clients I can just have a few mouthfuls of turkey mince. I've bought all my water, that's ready to go. I've cooked up what I call the 5% club, which is vegetables that are 5% carbs or less. So I've been and bought all of those and they're ready to go. And exercise wise, I've written all my training schedules for the week, so I just have to go into the gym and follow them, and I will have a play if I feel like it. I won't just stick exactly to that, I'll just see what I feel like, but it's going to be klar. Bring it on. Right, so I'm off and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Don't forget to check out my website www.katmillar.com, KATMILLAR.com. Take care, bye bye.